Alright, welcome to the second Eldora video. We're just going to go ahead and continue to work our way right across the building this way. So the stairwell is going to be about 4 feet wide. So we'll go ahead and add that here. Offset this 4 feet. And kind of go there to there. Which means that we're just going to copy this one from that intersection there to there. So we got that one now in place. So that's where we'll clean that all up in a little bit. We'll move back to this. This hallway here is 3'6" wide. So then we will offset 3'6" this way to get to that hallway right there. We'll do the same thing we did before. Copy this from here to here, using that as our base point to there. Alright, so now we've got that hallway established. This half bath right here is 3'6" wide also, so this ought to be pretty easy. What we'll do here, since that's the same, we'll just go ahead and do a copy of all of those things right there, and we'll go from that intersection to that intersection, since they were both already 3'6". So we've got that now established where that half bath was. And then now we're looking at the entire width of this room goes back over to that wall that was here, and that was 23 feet over from that side. So we'll go back to this, and let's figure something out. We'll go DI and figure out if this from here to here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I use the wrong number? I used 23 feet from there to there, and then whatever's left over is right here. So we've already established the size of that room right there. So let's go back to looking at what we have here. So this wall ends at 4'2", right there where the stairs are. So we'll go back to this part, offset 4'2" over to here, and that establishes that the end of this wall is right here. So we'll just draw a line right here, and we're going to go ahead and click trim. Right click and get rid of that piece and that piece. So now we know where the end of that wall is. This side over here, there's a little bit something very similar, so we're just going to copy this right there from that endpoint there to this endpoint here, and puts that right in place. And trim, right click, trim, right click, and then get rid of that. Now this has a railing right here, and we'll worry about that in a little bit also. So the interesting part is what's going on over here. This is probably about 30 inches deep, so let's just cover it while we're here. We'll go ahead and offset 30 inches and go from here down to there, and offset 2 inches there to get this one and this one established. And I'm just going to draw a line across here. I'm going to draw a line that goes across here. Alright. We don't need that one. We'll delete that one, and we'll delete this one. And let's see if that doesn't coordinate with anything else in there. So I'm going to do this to kind of keep things clean. We'll go in here, we'll click trim, use these two as cutting edges, and we'll get rid of that, each one of those sides, so that cuts that right down the middle there. So now this is where the stairs will be, and then this is a hallway right here. If I remember correctly, it's open on both ends, so let's go ahead and we're going to click extend, right click and click that one and that, and get that and that again. We'd have to click it twice to get it to go all the way out there. So then when we click trim, we'll use these as cutting edges here. We'll get rid of that and that. So now we're in good shape there. Alright, so that's going to be a closet. This is a hallway. There's going to be a bathroom here. Click the fillet and get that radius right there like that. I'll go ahead and do a fillet right here also to kind of clean that up a little bit. So we got that hallway there. Alright, so what's going on with this part right here? So this goes into the kitchen somehow. Let's see, we've got 7'4" from that end of this bathroom to this end. So Let's offset again. 7 foot 4 inches. Go down that way. That looks awfully big, but you know, we'll be okay. Offset 2 inches. Offset 2. I'm going to go ahead and just draw lines over top of those. So, alright, and I'm going to erase those two. Alright, so that's where that bathroom's going to be. So then how far down is that other thing? So that we've got a closet right here that's 2 foot 6. Alright, so we'll go, you know, to kind of clean that up, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Nothing lines up with that. So, and this is going to make this a little easier. So we'll go ahead and click trim. We'll use this as a cutting edge and this as a cutting edge. Right click and get rid of that part, and that part right there. And then we can do this. We can go ahead and click copy and right click, click a base point this way or move it that way. I already forgot what that number was. 2 foot 6. Go this way. 2 foot 6 inches. Alright, so now we've established that distance. Alright. Alright. Okay, so now we've got that 2 foot 6 that way, so there's a wall right there. There is a little wall right here, so there's an opening less than that. This opening's, well, if this is 24, the countertop on there, then this is probably another 6 inches beyond that, so let's go ahead and make it 30. So we'll establish that this wall right here is 30 inches from there to there. So we'll offset 30-inch wide here, from here to here, because that establishes where that opening is. So that means from here to here, right? That corner was sharp corner there, yeah. So we'll go in here and we're going to extend, right click this, that one and that one. So click that twice to get those to go beyond that. So we'll click on trim. I'm gonna right click and get rid of this and that, and I don't want this out here either. So that'll be gone. So that's where the end of that is. So then we can click on trim, and we're just going to select this as a cutting edge and this as a cutting edge, right click and get rid of those. So now we have our opening that goes into that room. So I'm going to click on this one, grab this grip, bring it back to here. Click on this one, grab that grip, bring it back to there. We've established now that that's where the closet is. Let's grab this one. Go ahead and go to this one right there. So we've established where this closet is. There's a restroom, a bathroom, half bath right here. We go into the kitchen, it's right here. Alright, so there's going to be some kind of wall right in here. It should be a 6-inch wall because it's between the garage and the kitchen. So let's go back to here, and we do have a 6-inch wall already established. I don't remember what that is. I'm just going to delete it. So now we'll go draw a line that goes from here straight on up to here. I'll draw another line that goes from here up to here, although that's probably not right, because that wall should be 6 inches thick here too, but this one's not. So let's figure out what that wall. So there's a 4-inch wall here, but it becomes 6 inches thick on this side of us. So we're going to establish that this is we've established that's 4 inches. So I'm going to stop this, the middle of this 12 foot. I'm going to stop it right here by clicking trim, use this as a cutting edge, and we will get rid of that part right there. Alright. So now, that makes that a 4-inch wall. This might put this so this is in the wrong position. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and click trim, and we use this as a cutting edge and that as a cutting edge, and we're going to get rid of this. Actually, we should have done this. We should have used those as cutting edges and got rid of that. Alright, so now that this is a 4-inch wall, we can literally just move this wall down right here, move it down 2 inches, and that puts it in the correct position with, grab that grip and move that one here, grab this grip, oops, grab that grip and move it right here. Alright, so now we've got those established. Oops, got to grab that one too. Got to catch all those things. You want those to be right. Alright. Okay. So, alright, so this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to click the construction lines. I'm going to freeze them. So now we're going to go in here and we're going to start getting rid of this. Click trim, right click right away, and we're going to clean up all these corners and where these connections are around the whole house. Alright. Oop, looks like I fixed something there. Alright, so it looks like they're all right all the way around that house, except for this thing right here. We'll go ahead and delete that, and I'm going to click that grip and drag this one all the way out. Alright, so now that looks pretty good. Go ahead and turn that construction layer back on, or thought. Turn it back on, so we've got all of our rooms established except for this one over here. I'm not going to worry too much about it yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and start thinking about what we're going to do in the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and put this stuff in the kitchen. As a matter of fact, I'll stop right here and we'll do that on the next video.